Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef. It's Monday and I'm playing the Sapling again. I had an idea, it just popped into my head, so I'm going to try it out today. The idea being that I'm going to take the most successful creature in the world, like the one with the most population specifically, and just change it into a different, so it eats a different food source. So the herbivores will become nectivores and the nectivores will become carnivores, and just see what happens, really. I haven't used the mutation function all that much, so it'll give me an opportunity to do this. So let's drop into the sandbox. Just as a quick warning, you probably can tell already that I might have to keep this one short. I've got a lot of things to do today. If you don't like short videos, my apologies in advance. Let's just make something fairly simple here. Just throw on some leaves like so. Oh, flowers. Let's give it some flowers. I like to use these ones because they pollinate by wind and animal. Let's just pop that there and pop that there, I guess. I mean, it's weird, but it'll do. Jump into the world. I can't wait until the dev adds more worlds to this. Like, just a regular zone with a fairly neutral temperature would be great. I am dotting these around somewhat randomly. There we go. That'll do, I think. Let's give them some time to evolve. Yep, that's mutations on. See what happens. Alright, here we are. I'm just going to stop time for a bit. Well, it seems like the world is fairly well populated. There's a bunch of plants here. Oh, there's even some growing over here. Normally they die off when they're over here. What's that? Hang on. Oh god, I'm bad at cameras. Come on, go over here. These weird little bits. I think it's where the water's causing issue with the terrain. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, so let's create some herbivores and dot them around the world. That'll do. Again, I want to make them fairly simple. I do give them a long time to evolve, so don't need to do anything particularly crazy. Maybe these? Like this, make them less potato. So let's find a good pure herbivore. There we go. One of those. Grab some eyes, pop them on the top. Done. Pretty much. Let's give it some instincts as well. I'm going to give it like the bog standard ones just to help it survive. Feel too cold, go away. Alright. Warm, cold. Done. Let's dot a few of these around the world. And then after, I think it's 10,000 years, isn't it, maximum? I'm going to pick the one with the highest population, technically the most adapted for survival, most successful species, and then I'm just going to swap them out, and then we'll see what happens. I can speak even less well this particular day. Look at him shuffling. I'm kind of worried now that with this particular arrangement of features that they're not going to live for very long. Let's just see what happens. Okay, we're back in the world here. Things are not looking promising. I don't see any living animals whatsoever. It doesn't mean there aren't any, it's just that I can't really see them. Doesn't actually look like anything survived. That's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, something did survive, but they're kind of stuck over in this particular part of the world. Let's have a look. Temperature. Yeah, there's nothing really alive over there, so these ones aren't going to be able to migrate very far, are they? Kind of makes me wonder if I should add a second species. Having them all stuck over there isn't really very good. I guess I could just reintroduce these back over here. That might work. How do I do that? Reintroduce species. Population. But these are the most common. If I just grab some of these, dot them around over here. Sometimes the mouse will like zooms really easily, and sometimes it doesn't. It's a little bit weird. Right, okay, let's see if I give these guys some extra time. That'll help, because I want a good, like, spread. Right, that looks a little better. There's a bunch of them down here. There's some over here. And all these ones died out. Well, that didn't work so well, did it? Oh god, I think there's more like alive in the world, and they are a little bit more spread out as well. Look at all these weird shaped trees. I'm just going to call them trees and pretend that's an accurate term for whatever the hell it is that they are. Yeah, I mean, they seem alright. Let's go ahead and have a look at which one's the... Oh, there we go. I must have clicked it twice. It's got two different herbivore mouths and bug eyes. Again, that's kind of weird. But what I'm going to do now, let's edit this one. I wonder if it's evolved any weird, like, instincts. Yup. So if you hear, which it can't do because it hasn't got ears, I don't think. Cry, call. If you see that colour go towards it, if you see that colour attack, interesting. If you see a light in the dark, go away from it. I think the only bioluminescent things in the world are the plants, so that's probably not great. Oh, well, I think these are ears, are they not? What are these? Oh. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on a minute. I'm a pro. Let's, just... yeah, it's being a bit weird. I think I've mentioned before how well the camera moves and the button clicks register seems to be tied to the frame rate. Is that a beak, or is that weird coloured ears? I honestly don't know. It doesn't have any eyes, I've just noticed, so, you know, there's that. Anyway, let's change its mouth. Carnivore mouth. I think that's the first of the carnivore mouths. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so let's get rid of that and put that there. Let's get rid of that and also put that there. Looks so weird. I'm kind of interested to find out what these are. I honestly don't know if they're like some sort of beak or if there actually is. I think there is. Let me see if I can find them. Maybe these ones? No, definitely not those ones. These? No. Oh, well, definitely not them either. That is so odd. There's a body part there and I honestly have no idea what it is. They look like ears, but they also sort of look like the beaks, as I mentioned. Well, at least I thought they did. It's just occurred to me as well, I shouldn't be giving it the carnivore mouths, I wanted to do the nectavore. And let's pop that on there, that looks even worse. Did I just stretch that out? Oh god, hang on. Let's make sure I do this right. I am rushing a little bit, because like I say, I do not have a lot of time today. Right, okay. So, let's get rid of this. Give it a nectavore mouth. Boop. Do you know what? I might just give it the other one. Like this. I think there's only 2 that eats nectar. Oh no, that one does as well. I'll use this one, it's not a big deal. Let's get rid of this one and pop this one on. Again, looks bizarre. Let's just go with it. I'm hoping that this will give us a good spread of herbivores and nectavores, so when I mutate the most successful out of these, there'll be a bunch of each type, but you have no idea what this game's going to do, so it might not be the case. There we go, so we've got a bunch here, we've got a bunch spread out across here, none here, but I feel like this is better. Let's go ahead and give them time to evolve. Right, here we are. Have a quick look around. There are a couple of animals down here. There's a few up there. Again, I just should use the camera. Do a little flyby. Yeah, there's a... Oh, I was going to say there's a handful here, but there's actually quite a lot. Yeah, there's some over here as well. Look at you, you're weird. That one was walking backwards then, did you see that? I guess it's eating the plant with its butt mouth. Is it a butt mouth or a mouth butt? Comments in the comments section. What a weird thing to get people to comment on. Is it a butt mouth or a mouth butt? Look at that one. Oh, it's just occurred to me, those things on the other creature might be like these fins here. Wasn't mouths or ears. That's probably what they were. Okay, yeah, things look like they're going fairly well. Let's mutate. Hang on. Let's do it this way. Oh look, it's got beaks and those weird fins, and it's got a proper herbivore mouth. Only 2 legs, which I find interesting. That one's looking suspiciously like the murder turkeys I used to make. Let's edit this one. Game. Edit that one, thank you. Oh, I forgot to look if there was any Nectarvals alive. Just let me do that quick now, because I'm gonna, you know, forget if I don't. Yeah, here we go. Saw population. Herbivore, herbivore. Definitely herbivore. Yeah, it looks like they're all herbivores. The, Nectarvals don't seem to have survived. Like at all. There's not any alive. I was kind of expecting a low population, like the herbivores dominate. They always do. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's one alive, and it's an omnivore. No, it wouldn't be an omnivore, would it? It's a nectarvore and a herbivore. I wonder if there's a specific term for that. For creatures that only eat plants and nectar. Don't even know if that exists. So there is two different types of nectarvore. It's kind of nice that some of them have survived. There's a very low population of them, which doesn't bode well for the survival of that particular type of animal, but they are there. That's kind of nice. Oops, let's do the game, please. Here we go, that and that. So let's grab these, turn them into carnivores. There we go. Look at these things. So weird. Let me check. Where is it? It's traits, isn't it? And then it's in there. Maybe it was one of, like, these? I don't know. It doesn't matter that much. I want to check the instincts. Yeah. That's interesting. So, if you feel too cold, glow, which is interesting, and if you see the colour that go towards it, that kind of makes sense. I think a lot of the plants are like sort of this colour. Anyway, let's grab a carnivore mouth, which I think is, yeah, pretty much that one. As far as I'm aware, there are some down here. One. By some, I mean one. Let's get rid of that one. Pop that on there. This one and this one are so similar. Get rid of that. Pop that on there. It's almost exactly the same. Like, even the mouths, apart from the beak, is a similar, you know, shape. Let's put a bunch of these in the world and see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna do it. You just wait. It's gonna do the thing. There we go. Always worries me. I've mentioned this several times as well. When it's struggling to load things, it shows like a flash of the desktop, and it always makes me think that it's, you know, crashed. Yeah, and we just do this. Awesome. Let's, yeah, just see how well they do. There is a decent population of herbivores for them to munch on. Let's give them some time to actually evolve and see if they live for that long. Boom. There we go. I can already see some creatures alive around here. Let's go do a flyby. Oh, I swear I saw one. Oh yeah, look. There's like one there hiding underneath these monstrous plants. There's some over here as well. Just pop on over there. Yeah, there's a bunch of them over here. They look like they're all herbivores. There's a distinctive beakage going on. Pop on over here. Doesn't look like any of these survived. Oh no, tell a lie. There's a few over here. Again, just a cursory glance makes them look like herbivores. There's a few over here as well. That's kind of cool. Let's have a look to see what we ended up with. Yeah, herbivore. I think that's a herbivore. Looks like it. Hang on, I can check. I don't know why I don't do this every time, but I keep looking at the animal in, like, the tree. Yeah, that's a herbivore. It's got the square teeth. Just pop back onto the family tree and have a look-see, see if any of the carnivores or the nectivores survived. My thinking is no. Yeah, they look like they're all herbivores. Again, you can kind of tell from the square teeth that it's a herbivore. I haven't really seen much of that beak evolve, which is interesting that we got it this time round. Excuse me. Sorry about that, had a bit of a burp. What is going on with this one? Yowza, let's... Oh, there we go. Again, I thought it was going to crash. It flashed the desktop up. I don't know even if that comes out after the rendering. It's like a couple of frames. I think by the time I've rendered the video and YouTube has compressed it to oblivion and back, probably doesn't show up. Yeah, they're all bloody herbivores, aren't they? I would call it a failed experiment, but it was just to... the purpose of the experiment is to see which type survived more. It was the herbivores, normally is. Yeah, they're all herbivores. Every single one of them. Although there are a wide variety of them, like there's a lot of different species. It's pretty good to see. They're all this weird elongated shape. It's almost like the T-Rexes using the big tail to balance themselves out. Not quite like that, especially when they look like this. Yeah, it's all of them. Can't see any that aren't herbivores. Oh, look at this guy, look. That's definitely a herbivore mouth. What is that? I don't think it matters because it's extinct. So yeah, 100% herbivores. I'm just interested. See if that is a herbivore mouth. I nearly said herbermouthvore. Not right, yeah it is. Again, the square teeth give it away. Okay, well that's today's episode of The Sapling. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did. Comments in the comments section. Those are always good to read, so thank you to the people that do that. Come back tomorrow. It's 2 Video Tuesdays, so I'll be doing Thrive and Colony Survival. I can never remember for some reason. My brain is like seriously wonky. Also, yeah, come along to the Discord server, have a good old chat with us and share some screenshots of your games and just general chit chat. That would also be good to see people come along for that. There'll be a link in the description. As I mentioned, come back tomorrow for 2 Video Tuesday, and I will see you then.